So I wanted to have this review out yesterday, but aside from some personal stuff that was going on that put me in kind of a funk, you guys know I'm just kind of lazy. So there's that. Hey there, Net Best Buddies, welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Ray, and today we're going to be looking at Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. So this is the second movie in the original trilogy, and we're slowly chugging along, getting through all the Star Wars movies. Hopefully I can have all these reviews up before the Rise of Skywalker tomorrow night, I think it is. But before we get into the review, definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I do put out. And my question in this video is, have you ever heard of the characters Tag and Bink? Basically, if anything's gone wrong or seemed out of place in the Star Wars universe, they were involved, so definitely look them up. And let me know if you've heard of them down here in the comments below. Set sometime after the events of A New Hope, we join our rebels on the ice planet of Hoth in a secret base. But when the Empire locates them, our heroes must scatter to the stars, with Han and Leia seeking the help of an old friend, while Luke must begin his training as a Jedi. Now, I've always heard that people consider this to be their favorite or the best Star Wars movie, and I've always been torn between this and A New Hope. However, after re-watching this movie, I can confirm that this is absolutely my favorite Star Wars, and I think it might be the best Star Wars. Who knows if that'll change when I rewatch Return of the Jedi, or, you know, maybe I'll really like Rise of Skywalker a lot. I don't know, we'll find out in the coming days. There's desert planets in both of them, so the odds aren't exactly in their favor. The techniques used to capture George Lucas's vision in this movie were so cool to see on display, from the puppetry to the camera tricks that they use to a lot of stop motion animation. I definitely think these are some of the factors that make this film stand up so incredibly well all these years later. I love all the environments we visit, from Hoth, Bespin, Dagobah is really cool also. It all looked really good, and I loved the Battle of Hoth. It was so much fun. No desert environments either, so that's a big plus for me. I mean, we had it in A New Hope, which I'll let pass because that was the introduction of everything. We didn't have to go to the desert so many times, but I mean, we're going back to Tatooine in Return of the Jedi, and, you know, I just don't like the desert. Am I really complaining about the desert twice in the same review? Fair play, Pastor Ray. Fair play. Also, on Dagobah, pretty sure there's a Komodo dragon, and those things are super dangerous. I had to do a report on them in the 6th grade, and they terrified me. The budding romance between Han and Leia, really cute, really believable in this one. And I guess that's what happens when you have really great performances mixed with some really good chemistry. Luke's journey is always fun to watch in this movie, from him taking on the Empire on Hoth and then having to go train with Yoda on Dagobah, learning a lot of Jedi tricks and things like that. And then he goes and takes on Darth Vader and learns that it's his father. And it's just so much fun. It's a great journey. But where did his lightsaber go? That's my question. And we don't have the answer quite yet. The fight with Darth Vader was a lot better in this movie than the one with Obi-Wan in A New Hope. And I just think that comes down to better choreography, Mark Hamill being able to do a lot more fighting than Sir Alec Guinness was probably able to. And it just felt like a much more organic fight. Like, it's choreographed, yes, but it doesn't feel over choreographed, which is good. And oh look, we got Boba Fett doing nothing again, although his helmet is wider than I remember. So I guess that's something. We also have my favorite interpretation of Yoda, where he's this weird little alien dude who's just a super cool looking puppet, and he just looks amazing. Now, this version of the Empire that I watched has probably the best alterations from George Lucas throughout the original 3 films. 2 really good changes were definitely fixing Palpatine's hologram, because before he looked like a really weird creature. I think they used like cat eyes or something. They did something weird with him. And then they also added a lot of windows and open walls to Cloud City, which just makes the place seem so much more alive. I always liked Empire, but going through this journey and watching all the Star Wars films so close together, I've come to appreciate just how much love and effort went into this film to create a movie somehow better than the previous. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, gets a 10 out of 10. Duh. Honestly, such an incredible film. I really liked it. And you guys should be prepared for an onslaught of videos over the next 2 days while I try to catch up for my Star Wars reviews, since I missed a day. But that's my review for Empire Strikes Back. Thanks for watching, everybody. It means it's great to continue to watch the content that I do put out. Definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I do put out. Give the video a like, share with a movie-loving friend, and let me know down in the comments down here if you know who Tag and Bink are. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.